Welcome back to Good Morning Malibu. We have Meredith here with the latest news and what you need to know in your weather update.
Good morning. 10 people were killed on Thursday night in Northern California when a head-on collision between a bus and FedEx truck hit on the Interstate 5 freeway. The bus was carrying 44 students and 3 chaperones in addition to the driver. The FedEx truck crossed over the median and hit the bus, causing it to go in flames. 5 students and 5 adults were killed due to the accident, and 34 of the bus's occupants were sent to the hospital. The students were on their way to a spring preview day at Humblodt State University. The accident occurred at 5:30 p.m., just 2 hours before the preview event was going to occur. Parents of the Southern California students arrived at the scene last night. A new online program has been created for people to upload photos and videos from terrorist attacks and natural disasters. Authorities have discovered that some of the best footage from tragedies come from witnesses on the scene. The new platform, called LEEDIR, or the Large Emergency Event Digital Information Repositor, would allow people to have a place to share media. At last year's Boston Marathon bombing, law enforcement asked for people to send in any photos and videos from the scene. This helped the police in their investigation. Apple and Android have created an app through the Amazon World Service and Citizen Global for people to immediately upload their footage. Hillary Clinton was speaking at the meeting of the Institute of Scrap Recycling Industries in Las Vegas, Nevada, when an unlikely object was thrown at the former Secretary of State.
What was that, a bat? Was that a bat? That's somebody throwing something at me? Is that part of Cirque du Soleil?
They made the best of the situation by telling the audience, "My goodness, I didn't know solid waste management was so controversial." After the incident, Clinton received a standing ovation from the audience. If you are looking for an excuse to not study this weekend, the weather may unfortunately be keeping you inside. Patchy fog and drizzle are in the forecast for this weekend. Tonight through early Sunday morning, there will be mostly cloudy skies with light winds from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Highs will be in the low 60s through the weekend, with the high rising to 67 on Monday. Lows will be in the low 50s. By Sunday morning, clouds will start to fade for a beautiful sunny day. That is all in weather and news this morning. Ginny, what is the latest in sports?
Well, as always, there's so much going on. It was a back-and-forth game at the Staples Center last night as the Clippers faced the Thunder. The stars for both teams came up big to make it a high-scoring game. For the Clippers, Chris Paul had 25 points and Blake Griffin scored 30. And for the Thunder, Russell Westbrook had 30 points and Kevin Durant had 27. The Clippers were within 1 point late in the game, but blocked shots and missed 3 free throws helped the Thunder pull away. The final score would be 107 to 101, and with the Thunder's win, the two teams split the season series with 2 wins each. The 2014 Masters began yesterday, and there have already been a few surprises. After day 1, Bill Haas is in first with an opening round score of 68. He bogeyed the opening hole, but went 5 under for the rest of the day to take the lead. There's a 3-place tie for second place, including the defending champion Adam Scott and Bubba Watson, who has also won. The biggest shock of the day was Phil Mickelson, who underperformed and shot 76. The action at the Masters continues today as the second round begins. It was a close game for Pepperdine baseball yesterday afternoon. Corey Miller was on the mound for the Waves as they faced the BYU Cougars. The game was scoreless into the 9th inning, but after Miller loaded the bases, the Cougars got a sacrifice fly off of Kelton Caldwell to take a 1-0 lead. Aaron Barnett had a hit in the bottom of the 9th, but it wouldn't be enough for the Waves to make a comeback. The loss ended Pepperdine's 8-game winning streak, and their record is now 25-8. Pepperdine sports teams have a packed schedule for this weekend. Baseball continues their series against BYU today at 3 p.m. Women's tennis is also playing this weekend as they host 2 of their WCC rivals, Pacific and St. Mary's. Men's volleyball will play this weekend too, and if they win one of their matches against Hawaii, they'll clinch hosting privileges for the MPSF tournament quarterfinals. That's it for this week's Pepperdine Sports Report, but be sure to stay tuned because we have the latest entertainment news coming up.